All right, y'all. Let's get started. It is Thursday, March 19th, 2:17 in the afternoon, and this is my first attempt at doing some video recording. After this, I'm going to attempt to get it to you somehow, either through Drive or YouTube. But let's just get started. So currently, I'm looking at today's Google Classroom post. And I was being honest this morning when I said I was sad that I wasn't with you because I was looking at these political cartoons and wanting to discuss them with you and wasn't able to, and it made me sad. Put another way, I miss you all. So today's assignment was out of Chapter 5 from the online text. Chapter 5 is America's Global Reach, and the assignment is over Explore 3, 4, and 5. Remember, we already have done one assignment from Chapter 5. Imperialism in the Spanish-American War. We did Explore 1 and 2. I attempted to give you a copy of my completed assignment for you to review. And I asked you to pay special attention to I guess, what imperialism is and the reasons behind it. Then I gave you the opportunity to look at these political cartoons. Hopefully you did. Maybe you talked about it with someone close to you. That's wicked cool. Many of you, I haven't checked for a little bit, but many of you answered the question above whether your home more closely resembled this or this. I didn't expect anyone's home to be exactly like either of these, but for me, my home more closely resembles this one for sure. And then our boy Azus is continuing to produce CNN 10s. So help him with his views by checking those out. Perhaps moving forward, we'll do some assignments related to that. So for today and for now, what I think I want to do is I want to review with you the first assignment we did from Chapter 5, which was Chapter 5 is titled, as you can see, America's Global Reach. All right, so we're reaching around the globe, being all imperialistic. Concept 5.1 is about imperialism in the Spanish-American War. And this first assignment pretty much just covered imperialism. So let's do a quick review on imperialism. All right. So basically, if a country is acting imperialistically, it's when they're looking to control a smaller country, whether through money control, political or government control, or military control. And there always has to be some sort of strong nation versus less strong nation if we're talking imperialism, okay? And then I guess I'm going to go through this quickly. You have this. So basically what I want to do now is talk about the reasons for imperialism. All right, so I'm going to scroll a little bit. Actually, before that, I think you'll probably remember the image we looked at, a couple of them actually, depicting European powers just dividing up Africa. So check this out. I found this today. So this was Africa at the time. The only African countries at the time that were fully independent were these brown ones: Ethiopia, Liberia. Is that it? That's it. The other African countries, Belgium ran the show in some, Britain ran the show, France ran the show, Germany ran the show, Italy ran the show, Portugal ran the show, and Spain ran the show. So the European powers were being all imperialistic before the United States got involved, but we got involved shortly after. So I think I'm going to just leave it on this screen. And again, this is my first time, so it's going to go better hopefully, after this. When I think imperialism and I think the reasons for it, I think of 4 different reasons. 1, money. These faraway places, some places weren't all that far away, but these places far off from these strong nations had things of value that the strong nations wanted, like resources, lumber, fruit, sugar, just on and on. These really valuable resources that these stronger nations wanted to, frankly, just take for themselves. Also, money related was the idea that these faraway places, these were brand new markets, brand new populations of people that were potential consumers and buyers of the stronger nations' products. Time out for 1 second. I don't even know where to put my eyes, really. Like, I'm looking at my notes over here. Then I'm looking at the screen, which just shows Africa. Then I'm looking down here, which just shows me. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should look in the camera. We'll figure that out for next time. Let's just stay the course here. So, reasons for imperialism. 1, money, economics. 2, like morality and religion. Basically, this comes down to, if these places don't do it our way, then they're doing it the wrong way, because our way is the right way to do this. And oftentimes, this had a religious component as well, like Christianity. America, although the First Amendment speaks against the idea of a Christian America, America was certainly dominated by Christians, so this found its way into a lot of different things, including imperialism. So we got money, we have morality / religion. Third. We have nationalistic reasons. Basically, the way I look at it is this came down to like expansionism, which is basically imperialism. We can use them interchangeably. This was good for us because it showed, I'm going to try to put it in middle schoolers' terms here, it showed others and us how awesome we were. Like, wow, check out what America's doing, or check out what we're doing, to give Americans this sense of pride. Like, they needed that, apparently. So a part of this is this idea that this superiority inferiority thing, that our nation was superior to these other inferior nations. So it's only natural that we gain control so that we can make them more like us, which is more superior than them, which were more inferior at the time because they didn't do things like us. So we have economics, money. We have morality and religious reasons for imperialism. We have nationalistic reasons for imperialism. And the fourth one, 4, militaristic. Many thought in order to be a powerhouse, we needed places all over the planet. And we needed a military and navy. We needed that to expand in order to protect all of these far off places we were grabbing up. I think of some of the islands in the Pacific. We'll look at some in the next video, like Guam or the Philippines or even Hawaii. Think of them as almost like gas station rest stops between the United States and Asia. Places to resupply, places to refuel, for both merchant ships and the Navy. So those are the 4 reasons. You can watch this again and again and again. I know you'll want to. This is so awesome. But imperialism comes down to money, morality and religion, nationalism, and militarism. So that reviews 5.1, Explore 1 and 2. In the next video that I throw up here, probably tomorrow, I'm going to probably do it the day after the assignment was out there. We'll cover 5.1, 3, 4, and 5, and that's a lot of Spanish-American War stuff. So we're going to have a blast with that. While I'm here and checking this out, I think I'm going to buzz through these political cartoons with you. Just briefly talk about what I'm seeing and what I'm not seeing. So this is more me than this is, but whatever. It's somewhere in between. We talked about the bull versus bear market. Bull market, horns up, values of stock going up, economy good, people making money. Bear market, down, values of stocks going down, people losing money. And if you've paid any attention at all, the stock market has had a rough go of it recently. So this shows the once bullish market we had now sick. Insert virus joke here, I guess. All right, moving on. 401ks, basically everybody, are people's retirement plans, and people's retirement plans are pretty tied up in the stock market. So people's retirement plans are deeply impacted by the stock market. So if the stock market is doing very poorly, like it is today, people's retirement plans are doing poorly. This artist is joking that perhaps the 401k has more value as toilet paper than as a retirement plan. It was St. Patrick's Day yesterday, the day before, not really sure. But here we have the pot of not gold at the end of the rainbow. It's not full of gold anymore because the leprechaun said, you know what? We got something more valuable for you. We got toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Awesome. This is interesting. So it's been spring break for college kids, and I've seen a lot of videos of them continuing to enjoy themselves on the beaches of South Florida. But this is one of the good lessons of this coronavirus, is that many people can get it, walk around, be just fine. The real danger is if people that have it and are relatively okay, they're going to give it to people that, if they get it, are not going to be okay. People like the elderly, people with, breathing issues already. So these people, although they say they're looking forward to their grandson coming home to visit, tell them to stay in South Florida. Next. I think this is just kind of criticizing the Americans and, dare I say, hysteria. So we got Uncle Sam that's in the hospital, but he's not sick with coronavirus. The cartoonist is pretty much calling, no, they have moronavirus, like we're morons. Why? We're buying tons of toilet paper and various other things. Okay. Ooh, is that it? We just did them all? All right, fine. I hope this worked out for you. It will get better if this went poorly. Shoot me an email if you have any suggestions or critiques. Please be nice. Don't criticize my appearance. My mother once told me I looked very tired when we were FaceTiming, so I'm not too confident I'm looking too good. So shoot me an email with whatever concern or questions you have. Please reach out. We want to help you. We don't know how unless you tell us. Stay safe, everybody. Miss you. We'll talk soon. And that's gonna be it for me. All right, later.